When I walk up in the club and sing, everybody want to know my name. Yeah, here comes the glass road. Yeah, here comes the glass road.
I officially got my paperwork from the Secretary of State. So Spy Studios is a real business. I should be excited, but here's the thing. I could have started this business a while ago, and I didn't because my life is too dangerous to hang out in public and to have a website that tells people where I am every day. And that you have to understand, like, when I say I'm like Michael Weston, I have enemies in the government and I have enemies not in the government, and you never know which one's going to come at me. And so I realize that saying this is like, oh no, you're incompetent. You think you think you have danger in your life. You think you need a gun because you have danger because you were born into this family that has like this connection to a drug lab, and that people hate drugs. You think that there are people that hate drugs enough to come and shoot you. And what I'll tell you is there are people that hate drugs enough to lie as a team about me. I mean, but maybe not. Maybe I'm incompetent. Maybe I've been hallucinating. Maybe I never worked for the NSA. Maybe I don't even work for the CIA anymore. If I did, they would have intervened. Maybe I'm a crazy person that has no idea what's going on at all, and I don't even understand what the nature of the legal system is, and that's why I'm being declared incompetent. But all I'm saying is, I think what's going to happen is my job is going out and getting murdered for my people. And that's why I've been kind of forced to start this company where everyone's going to know where I am. If they want to kill me, they're going to know where to go to kill me. And I'm going to go be in public and I'm going to catch a bullet and then I'm going to die. And then the feds and the police hopefully are going to get sued by someone, but who am I going to leave the money to? That's the thing. Like, in my will, my money goes to Bill and Melinda Gates like they need it. Like they're going to be the ones that sue them. So maybe the police are going to get away with it. But then I guess the media has been censoring this for so long that the media is going to not say anything about it. They're going to keep their mouth shut about this whole situation. I don't know, dude. I have had this philosophy for a long time. Don't let people know where you're going. Don't tell people anything. If I'm about to do something, I don't talk about what I'm about to do because I don't want people to be able to wait for me where I'm going. And that's probably why I'm incompetent, because I assume that there's danger in my life because my hood went through my windshield when people knew I was going to Colorado. Like, you have to understand, I was here for a week and then my hood goes through my windshield. And then the last time I drove to Colorado, someone was waiting in the lobby of my hotel to tell me that I'd been poisoned. When I hitchhiked through Bakersfield, this guy picks me up and brings me into his house. He's hanging out with this guy that's got this big, thick sword. It's like a welded piece of metal that is like a makeshift sword. And this guy's walking back and forth across the room. And then this guy keeps calling me a bitch. He's like, what bitch? Over and over again, he's calling me a bitch because he's trying to get me to fight him. They've got weapons. And like, I had to run out of there. I had to walk down the interstate because this guy over and over again, bitch, and then his friend has got a big ass sword. I'm sitting there with a guitar next to me, and I'm sitting there going, okay, if he swings the sword at me, I'm going to hit him with the guitar, and I'm going to stab him with the broken guitar, and I'm going to run. And that was a hallucination. You have to understand, my entire life, those were all hallucinations. I don't understand how the cops can try so hard to get someone murdered and then get away with it. The only explanation I can have, or that I have, is that I'm incompetent, that I'm a mentally ill person that doesn't know he's mentally ill. And like, my entire life's a hallucination. I probably don't even have a master's degree in computers, and I definitely didn't work for the NSA. And I'm nuts. And so I need to go get a job, because if I have a job, then I'll be competent. Even though I don't need money. I'm like Michael Weston. I don't care about money. I am that guy. It's hard to explain how little I care about money. But I don't know. my business is starting so soon, and everyone knows where my website is, so they can go to my website and find out where I am. And if they can find out where I am, they can kill me. And it's like, it's pretty terrifying, but I've had this philosophy for a long time that if my job is to die for my people, then that's my job. And if the FBI wants to lie and say that I'm crazy so they can get me murdered, that's on them when I'm dead. But I'm sure that would be good for them because I do so much. I mean, how often do I drive my car? Like once a week, and I drive to the store and back. Like I never go anywhere. So it's like, oh, he's a big drug dealer that never drives anywhere. Like this has been like a year I don't drive anywhere. But we're going to stop him from existing because he doesn't like us, because he thinks we're Gaston. It's because you are Gaston. You guys are pretty and you're mean as shit. You guys are bad people. You guys are liars. You guys are people that try to murder people. You don't want to tell the truth, and you will lie to the point that people will die because of you. So I don't know. I can't say that I'm in danger because, oh, that's a clear sign of mental illness. He thinks he has danger in his life. That's what I told the judge. I told him I need my gun back so that I don't get murdered. That's the thing. I do need my gun back so I don't get murdered. I can't go on hikes. Like I am trapped. I am under house arrest because I can't have a gun. But I'm sure they're like, no, you'll never need a gun ever again. Trust me, you're going to be declared incompetent. You'll never have a gun ever again because we know you're crazy, but we actually are just trying to get you murdered because we know the whole story. Trust me, these people know all about the drugs. The DA's office knows all about the drugs. They're lying. But maybe not. Maybe someday, after the Austin Bomber's confession is released, I'll apologize. And then I'll say the DA they're all very good people and they were trying to protect their community. But until then, what I'll say is you guys are very, very, very nasty people.